A new study shows 95% of men who wear skinny jeans find other men attractive. Good evening. It's March 14th, 2018. You're in the garage. I'm John Lasota. With me tonight, as always, Walt Campos. Say hello, Walt.
What's going on, guys?
Thaddeus Smith.
What's up, people?
Scott Zielinski.
How y'all all doing?
Introduce yourself, Scott.
I did.
Oh, there it goes.
It's back.
It's going to be a fun night already. Here we go.
And the recording's going to be perfect. And we all look like assholes again.
Yeah, it's good. That's all right. That's how it sets up. So,
Point,
yeah, the psychology department at the University of San Francisco tested 400 men in numerous ways, including showing images of other men wearing skinny jeans. 380 of them either smiled or they would make a comment like, "Those jeans are cute."
Those jeans are... Where did they do this study? Bullshit.
The University of San Francisco. I don't know. That's probably real. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
San Francisco, that tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, I mean, aren't you supposed to have a controlled environment?
It's the San Francisco treat.
Ooh, those are cute.
Scotty, the doctor, Dr. Felipe Mayballs. He believes the tightness of these.
No fucking way.
So, Dr. Mayballs believes the tightness makes these men feel like they've got manginas.
Oh.
What do you think about that, Scotty?
I think, sure, man.
Have you ever, Scotty? Have you ever put on jeans that were too tight so you could feel like you had a mangina?
Not so that I could feel that way. It was quite by accident.
Huh. Dr. Mayballs.
I don't want to go into it more than that. Yeah, right.
Full disclosure, John. For Halloween one time, I got a German outfit. I did like the parties, the full on fucking lederhosen outfit. I'm a big dude, right?
Yeah.
So I get the fucking, biggest fucking costume they got. So I'm going to fucking getting it on. Apparently, when you're big, it doesn't, they're expecting you to be fucking 5'2" and fucking fat. Because the fucking seam split my nuts and tried to go in my asshole as I'm putting it on. I go, whoop, nope. We're gonna go a different way with that.
Oh, I'm surprised. I'm disappointed in you. I'm disappointed you didn't go through.
Oh no, I still no. So what I got myself another inch on the fucking suspenders part, and it's still it's riding up my ass most of the fucking night. But I did at least flip my balls to one side. So there was just a fucking chunk of ball on just one side or the other.
I don't know if you guys noticed. There's a moment there he turned to pointed his asshole. It was like he felt it in that moment.
Yeah, no,
like
it was yeah. I was hammered as we're going around the neighborhood with the fucking kids, and I'm saying Guten Tag to fucking everybody as we pass.
What's up with skinny jeans anyway?
You did full on moose knuckles there, didn't you?
I was rocking some fucking mean camel toe that night. That's for sure.
That's horrible. Hemorrhoids.
Front and back.
Laces out, Dan. Yeah, they're right, man.
But fucking, I had committed at that point. Like, fuck it. What was I gonna do?
That's how you get the frack below the beans, man.
Yeah. No, yeah. It's all fucked up, man.
Walt, what do you got to say for yourself?
Not to be 2 points. Not to be ignorant here, but I have no idea what makes skinny jeans. Like, I don't know what the difference is. And number two, I guarantee you, if there was a sampling size done in Texas, like a university in Texas, like gun-toting Texas, you would have gotten a completely different result. Like out of 400 people, probably 20 people would have thought, the skinny jeans were cute or whatever.
I don't
So-
know, man. I don't know. Like, I guess the definition of the skinny jean would be like if I could see your nuts, it's probably skinny jeans.
Okay.
You know?
When it takes you more than 2 minutes to put on your jeans, the skinny jeans.
It's skinny
If
jeans.
it takes you more than 6 minutes to get them off.
If you need the Crisco up first,
You know,
And they're
but
really
like in Texas, they got a lot of rodeo in Texas.
that's boot cut, brother, not skinny jeans.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what the
Yeah.
difference is. To me, it's all the same.
They gotta,
To me, if
they gotta
you
be a
know-
little more loose.
If you got to slip your ankle through the bottom, what I don't know, whatever it is, it's I mean, they find it at the University of San Francisco. You'd find it cute. That's all I can tell you. Horrible. So, Scotty, you like this one? Judy
I'm
Garland
waiting.
was molested by Munchkins.
Man.
Yeah. Apparently, the Munchkins, they thought that because they were Munchkins, they could get away with anything. It's like, I used to have these handicap guys that worked for us, right? And this guy Larry, and they were Down syndrome, and they knew people treated them differently, so they would act it up so they could get away with shit. Oogle chicks, look at their boobs, and then if somebody yelled at them, or they played it up. They knew what was going on.
Oh shit!
So I used to tell Larry, like I have him do things and he'd do it wrong. And be like, Larry, what are you fucking retarded, Larry? And people were like, Chuck, you would say that. But Larry doesn't think he's retarded. Larry thinks he's normal like you do.
Hmm.
And Larry knows that people treat him differently. He gets away with it. Larry's fucking smart. So Munchkins, you treat them like Munchkins. They get away with putting their hands up the skirt of 17-year-old girls.
Yeah.
I'd like to welcome you to Munchkin Land. Hey, baby, we're the Lollipop Guild.
Yeah.
Welcome to Munchkin Land.
for? Our fingers up your twat.
Yeah, apparently Munchkin Land was synonymous with.
I lost that one.
Oh,
you guys pick it up?
easy, sir.
I picked it up.
You picked it up? That's
Jesus.
weird.
He said something about Orgyland.
Well, yeah.
I said,
That's so,
yeah,
I only
Munchkin,
got like the first word.
that is so weird that Walt heard it and the rest of us didn't.
That's crazy.
Yeah, this show is going this
I'm-
way. It's in front of record books already.
yeah, I'm gonna have to look at my my inputs. I may be silent for a bit.
Yep, you got it, man. Get on that.
We're gonna
Yeah,
get
but,
him so like an NSAP button or something, or subtitles.
Asape. So yeah, but he's right though. They were notorious. Apparently, they put all the Munchkins up in a hotel room in the same hotel, right?
Mm.
And they were notorious for having wild sex parties, wild orgies. And the cops would come and they would scoop them up with fucking nets.
like what? Like did they stop at the fucking local dog pound first and get like the big,
That's right.
like the fucking cartoon nets that they used to chase around?
It's hysterical. You can make that shit up. They did that.
Oh no, he has the net. Run!
As long as you guys realize we're all going to hell for laughing at that.
Oh fuck yeah! Well, figure I'm already headed there anyway, so why not fucking have fun while I'm?
Oh
Laughing.
god, that's great.
I don't know what I'm saying.
You're only halfway there, though. You have a chance to come back. That's the problem.
Right, the 11th hour, right? I'll fucking save. I'll save a fucking burning orphanage or something.
I gotta clip that out. I got a sound clip that so we could save that. Nah.
You know
one thing
what's-
that was surprised me though was that she was only 47 when she died.
Yeah, man. She had a rough life.
Well, I mean, you were 17 and you got finger banged by fucking every Munchkin in the world. That's kind of fuck with you.
No, absolutely. And a couple things. Can you imagine if she was around now, she would have one hell of a Me Too story. Not just with that, but with the Rat Pack. Just oh my god! I mean,
Passing her around.
She was used and abused, and I mean, that is a a cautionary tale if I've ever heard one. So
think about this though. Picture this, right? Picture you're on the set of fucking The Wizard of Oz. You're on the yellow fucking brick road. You're on the yellow brick road surrounded by the Tin Man and the fucking Scarecrow, and they hate your guts and they don't talk to you. And the Munchkins come running up and they fucking finger bang you on the set in front of everybody, and fucking nobody does shit because they don't even like you. And you surround yourself by Glinda the Good Witch and fucking all this fucking shit is going on. It's got to be a mind fuck.
Absolutely. Turns out the only good guys were the monkeys, right? The flying monkeys.
Horrible.
Yeah, apparently, like the director was none too kind to her as well.
Yeah, nobody liked it.
Basically saying, yeah, it was so strange. And what was the reason for it? Though? I've heard the stories.
Well, I don't know, but just going by the Rat Pack stories. Now, granted, she was like a fucking addict at that point, and they would fucking do shit to us to get what they wanted. She reminded me of the Mandy story from college. The last time we talked about this, but she had to be an EDP of some type to be like there. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. She may have just been a pain in the ass. What if she was a 17-year-old cute pain in the fucking balls and nobody could stand her? And only she is a fucking EDP, so she needs everybody's fucking approval, so she does whatever the fuck she can to get them to pay attention to her, even though they don't like her. So they start fucking putting her in a circle, throwing pills at her face.
Also, if I had to guess, and this is just a guess, but her being so young and actually getting the lead in this movie, being the star of the movie, while everyone else, if you've noticed, everyone else was a character actor who's been in tons of shit and they were old as fuck and they never got an opportunity like that before. So here comes this, teenage girl who's like, the huge star, and you got to have a little bit of animosity towards somebody like that, even if it's not right. You're gonna feel a certain way, and you're gonna take it out on her. And that way,
there's a lot of salt.
It's got to get.
Yeah, there's a lot of salt.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She all I could say is that she probably still is a pain in the ass though, and they only kept her around if she was blowing everybody.
But at least, and it's funny to think too, like how much of it though is because of fucking that set. Right?
Oh yeah. I mean, you're getting figure bag of dollars, you're gonna go fucking crazy.
Yeah. You need fucking
everybody's
alcohol and drugs just to forget how many fucking fingers were in your fucking snatch.
Like how do you get over that?
Especially those chubby little fucking fat fingers that they got.
That's what happens when she's sober. What happens when she gets fucked up? What does she see then?
Yeah, right.
Also, a Munchkin died.
Hung himself
on that set.
Oh, supposedly that one debunked, but yeah,
but like I was on that set when I was at I was visiting in a while back. I was visiting in LA, and actually somebody did fall to their death.
Oh,
so,
really? Oh,
yeah. So
it's the curse of the Munchkins.
Somebody's gonna pay for all that sex.
Right? If people just keep coming in and dropping fucking houses on their shit and taking their fucking gold bricks and shit, fuck, I'd be pissed off too.
Right, exactly. That means anybody who comes here is free game to get figure banged or hung.
Yeah, it's our fucking world. You don't like it? Go back to your fucking world.
I think stuff in there too, because if you remember when like the good witch comes down and people good witch or a bad witch? She's like, well, I'm not, how do you know if a good witch from a bad witch? And she's good witch is very pretty. But she's asking if she's good or bad. She doesn't know. She's like not pretty enough to be.
Huh. She's on the fence. You're just
average.
Right.
Yeah. You can cut that one out.
Yeah. But I got it. It was a little difficult, and we'll see how that was in the replay. But I think I get the gist of your conversation. It's like somebody on the show that doesn't really speak English,
and you got to piece it together.
Right.
Hearing me?
What was that?
I guess that answers my question. I said, "Oh, you're still not hearing me?"
Yeah. No, it's choppy. You know,
all right, I'm out.
I forgot where I was going. I'm stoned. So
You were translating.
I have, but I forgot what the sentence was. I forgot where we went with
it. It was something about Glenda the Good Witch not being pretty enough.
Oh yeah, that she's just average. She's a 65. She's passable. You know, it's like the 65 rule. I told you guys this. I had to have told you guys this.
Yep.
This is Mark, Walt. This is Mark's rule. The 65 rule, right? You don't remember in your when you're in school, right? And you know, 65 is just passing. I didn't put in any effort, but it was good enough. You know, I got through, right? So you go to the bar, and you know, everybody has approach anxiety. They don't want to, you know, they're afraid of getting rejected. So they're not going to go up to the hot girl. The hot girl, nobody's going to go up to. You got to have some balls to go up to the hot girl. You better be on your game, or she's going to embarrass you in front of everybody. Nobody goes up to the hot girl. So, and then they don't really even go for her uglier friend because she's still hot and she's with the hot girl. She's in that circle. So that's, you know, you got to have some balls in
hotness proximity.
Right, exactly. You got to really be able to break in there. But then there's that C level, and you know, and her friends, and you know, maybe, you know, now you have a bunch of those dudes. They all think they can get that girl, so they all flock around her, and that's the girl they all go after. And she sees these hot chicks at the end of the bar, and nobody's talking to them, and all the dudes in there are fucking trying to get with her. She's like, "Yeah, look at fucking me.
I'm fucking hot shit.
These bitches think they're bad. Look at me. All these fucking dudes want me," and their head gets all gassed up. But really, they're 65s. They're just barely passing. It's just that because they're just barely passing, every dude in the place thinks he can get it.
They look like that Rush troll right there.
Exactly.
Yeah, not all high school diplomas were made equal.
Well, there you go. I think we lost Scotty. He said he was signing out. That's a shame. We got to get that feed fixed though, because were you guys hearing? What were you hearing it?
I heard every other word, and based on every other word, I could kind of make the context. I could hear what the context of it was.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that last the last section that he spoke about, I heard a little bit more than I usually do. There was cutting out, but wasn't as much.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
But the one before you and I only heard the first word. But that is what it is. We're trying to figure this out. We're still working out the kinks.
What I like about these shows, though, is that, you know, because we'll post this eventually.
Sure.
I like you never know what's going to happen.
It's a new adventure every time.
Yeah.
Tune in next week. What will go wrong?
Speaking of what'll go wrong, this is Thaddeus' favorite one here. Parents told their kids the best way to build a family bond was incest.
The fuck. John sends us, you know, fourth wall breaking. John sends us stories, or we all have a chat. We send stories that we find. Where John sends a bunch of them. And I'm reading through this article, and I get down to the part where it's like, so it's bad enough they're talking about fucking incest with their kids, and the dad making the kids have sex with the mom and watching and all this fucking fucked up shit. And then he comes down, and by the way, the mother, right? We'll start talking about the mother now. Attempted bestiality.
Attempted bestiality. That's the best.
So you tried
and failed.
It failed, right?
Yeah. You tried to fuck the dog, but he wasn't interested. So he left.
Yep. Dog
so it's only attempted bestiality.
Right. Horrible.
She only jerked him off a little bit, and then he left.
They like to role play, including mama have sex with baby.
Yeah, but it's not role play if it's fucking real.
It's horrifying, man. I mean, really. I mean, you see the look of these people. They look like people that would have sex with their own children.
Yeah, unfortunately, just fucking.
But they usually do, though. Like I don't know how you don't see these things coming.
Yeah. Yeah, you never see the headline meth head, blah blah blah, and it's a picture of a hot fucking 17-year-old, chick that just wants to blow everybody. No, it's some fucked up, no teeth, disgusting existence of a human being.
Kind of fucked up. I used to talk about Larry's all the time. I used to go to Larry's Villa in Vegas, right? And there was this chick in there, right? She had to have been on meth. It had to be meth at the time, where like you'd be fucking sitting at the bar, and I used to go there because this is one of those strip clubs we're pregnant when we were dancing. But I went there because they gave me a card that every time I went in, I got a free beer, and they didn't frisk me. I still have it with me somewhere. Somewhere I got it,
just in case you need to go back.
Just in case, right? You never know. But it said no hassle, one free drink. You show them the card, they just let you go sit down because it was my bar. I would go there most nights after work, sit down and have a fucking beer, watch the ball game, talk to, and the dancers were around.
Yeah, there just happened to be some naked chicks,
right? And and some of them were pregnant.
Yeah,
who am I to judge?
Mama got to work,
but it was a nice place to have a beer, though. I didn't mind, except you had to worry about getting stabbed sometimes.
Too many motherfuckers with cards.
Oh, so fucking. Like there's this chick there, and she was cute as fuck. Like if you met this girl at a grocery store, you thought you like hit a home run. You thought it was a jackpot, right? And I would be sitting at the bar, and then I would randomly turn around. I'd be sitting behind me going, just like that. And I'd be like, what the fuck?
Oh, that fucking face.
But yeah, but she was fucking pretty hot and a meth head. She may have been 17. I don't know. I can't say that she wasn't.
She was going down the Judy Garland road.
Yeah. I'm sure she was figured back by midgets. I'm fucking sure that happened. Vegas, come on. There's got to be more midgets per capita in Vegas than most other places. Or they're little people. They're little people. I'm incensing. So I'm going to be shut down. We're going to be shut down.
Offended.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm on the fence about that because, okay, I get people's point. All right. You say that, I feel like an asshole. Please don't say that. All right, cool. I say that, you feel like an asshole. All right, so I'll try not to make you feel like an asshole. I can't help it sometimes. That's just my way. What do you get there? I make people feel like assholes. That's what makes me an asshole. It's my gift. But you can tell by context and by the way people are like, that's not even what people mean, or that you don't mean anything by it. I'm not. The way that I use it isn't to be offensive to you. It's to be offensive to somebody else. Right?
Absolutely.
I
look like you were gonna keep going. I was giving you room.
Oh, okay. There. So where's the common sense coming? You got so I'm on the fence about that. About the whole PC.
That was well, it was I guess it's a few. Sorry, I guess it's a few years ago now. But the whole push to ban the R word, right? Retard. There was this huge push. It is like they wanted it to literally be the equivalent of using the N word, right? So they started calling it the R word. This whole push and everything. It's just like I get it. You shouldn't go up to someone with issues and fuck with them just cause, right? That's a dick thing to do.
Right, you're a dick.
But if you're not a fucking decent human being to begin with, then fucking telling them to not use the R word isn't gonna fucking matter anyway. But if I'm hanging out with my buddies and someone fucking does something stupid, I'm like, what are you fucking retarded? Like you said before, right? It's just fucking it's lingo, it's language. It's not meant to be like, what are you, a guy with Down syndrome that can't live your life? Like, no, it's fucking, dude, I don't know, you did something retarded. Like the word retard didn't even start with fucking people. It's like a term that's a slowness in chemical reactions or whatever it is, to
retard something, to slow it down.
Yeah.
That's the technical term.
I use it in music all the time. I use that word in music all the time when I'm teaching. Yeah. Yeah.
It's slow down. It's to slow something down. There's nothing offensive about it, but that's where you're not helping people by that. You're damaging them. You're not allowing people to learn how to get on in life and how to fucking take care of themselves and how to fucking grow a sack.
If you coddle people too much, yes,
right.
I agree.
Yeah.
People need to have a sack because life is fucking hard, and women too. You need fucking man up and fucking, act right.
You're just creating victims, and there's too many victims.
Like, what the fuck do you care? Who the fuck am I?
Yeah.
And I think again, it just goes back to fucking, like, if we all just agreed to be fucking decent human beings, none of this would matter.
Yeah, it's my basically only rule. Don't be a bigger asshole than you have to be. I mean, by all means, be the asshole that you have to be because you do.
Sometimes you need to be.
Yeah.
But don't be a bigger asshole than you have to be. That's all.
Exactly.
Right. It's control.
So, a Miami Beach nightclub was shut down after a bikini-clad woman rode a horse onto the dance floor.
Fuck, where's she supposed to put the horse?
It's true. I mean, what, you just gonna leave it on the beach? Somebody else is gonna go run off it with a flapping its
Yeah,
arms.
fuck that. Well, I'm gonna lasso my fucking the reins up to the old hitching post and go into the saloon. Fuck you. I'm bringing my horse in. Ain't nobody's jacking that shit.
She's supposed to just get rid of her horse. Who gets rid of a horse?
Yeah.
Also, who doesn't want to see a hot chick in a bikini riding a horse?
Absolutely.
I need to question this establishment.
There's no part about that people don't want to see.
Ooh.
Other chicks want to see chicks in bikinis riding horses
Because it's empowering.
unless they're, I don't know, unless there's certain women you don't want to see riding a horse in a bikini.
There's certain women you don't want to see doing anything.
Okay, fair enough.
like you take anything, fucking yoga pants or this or fucking like disgusting. Look, I'm getting to the point where I'm a fucking disgusting human being. I'm just a fat piece of shit. I wouldn't blame people for looking at me and going, ugh, right? So don't fucking look at me and go, when I go, ugh, fuck you, right?
Yeah.
You can go, ugh. I can go, ugh.
Do you know how dangerous it is, though, to have a horse on a crowded... Do you know what a horse could do to somebody?
Yeah, no, legitimately, it's
like...
What the fuck were you thinking?
I kind of want to fucking see that. Like, if I were to make a movie, I want to see a movie where the chick in a bikini rides a horse into a dance floor and that horse just starts fucking bucking, just fucking kicking.
Yeah. It's not like a trained horse.
Right. That'd be great.
They were like, oh, you needed it to act in, like, with people? No, he's not good with people. We thought you were just going to ride him around on the beach a little bit.
He's not good with people.
No, he fucking hates me. Dude, anybody stands behind that motherfucker, he will kick them. Oh, he did? Well, why'd you put him on the dance floor? You never cleared that with us. It wasn't in the fucking rider. Oh, God.
That's awesome. And of course, it's Florida again. But, yeah, so and it wasn't even like the health department didn't even do anything. It was because of a change.org campaign to after the fact, like weeks after the fact. Like, how could she do this? Which actually, I think that, I mean, all right, let's face it. It's a dick move to ride a fucking horse into a dance floor. I mean, let's say an 80s movie fucking move. You're a badass for pulling it off. That's a bad bitch right there. She pulled that shit off. And I don't think she went to jail for it. That's a bad bitch right there.
I guess what is the fucking, like, is there, like, if I open up the law book to, like, rule 57B article 8C, do not ride horse into establishment, is that actually there? If not, I don't believe you can arrest me, sir.
Well, yeah, the endangerment part will probably do it, though. I mean,
I know he's a nice
animal.
horse, though.
Well, what are you thinking about this?
I still can't believe she rode it into the place. And like you, I'd love to see that.
But now, now she's just having a good time, though. Is it a bigger dick move for all these fuckers to write in a petition to fucking get this place into trouble?
Yes, because it's like you said, it was weeks later, right? It's fake outrage. People need to be outraged about every fucking thing. Every little thing. There needs to be some sort of a statement about something that who the fuck gives a shit about any of this? You know, somebody had a good time. Let it be.
Yeah.
Right. Nobody
They
got
were-
kicked.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be one thing if like, oh, my brother died because this bitch was dumb. Like, okay, right, you
Right.
got some shit. But
Now if the horse shit on the floor and somebody slipped in it and they fell it back into it and they were covered in shit and it was like the date that they were waiting for, like for their whole fucking life. This is the chick that he was in love with, and he finally gets her to go out with him, and he fucking takes her to this club. He's gonna fucking impress her. He fucking slips in fucking horse shit, fucking covers it with him. Now this fucker's pissed because she's like, yo, dude, you're a bitch. You just fucking fell in horse in front of everybody. So like he's devastated. So he started to change that dog. How can I get that bitch for bringing that fucking horse and ruining my life?
it's like can't hardly wait, but like with shit. I gotcha.
I have a gift.
Right? What are those fucking memes? Like replace one word in your favorite movie with the word shit. Can't hardly wait for shit.
Oh, I thought it was can't hardly shit, right? Because you'd have to replace the word wait.
That's a whole nother movie though. That's the dude in jail that just got out.
Yeah, man. But
What was his
he
name?
made it.
Santiago or something.
Lamar Chambers.
Lamar Chambers. Okay, that's the
You
other
know
guy.
what's fucking crazy though? I mean, I don't know about for the rest of my life. I may not be in a Tycho Brahe situation here, but I know that Lamar Chambers is the fucking guy in England who fucking got out of prison for not shitting for 47 days.
See, you learn stuff on this show.
Now, I have a question.
Yeah, what's that?
If this Lamar guy finally takes a shit, is it a Lamar's bar?
Is this nougat? Horrible.
It probably is. No joke though. It's probably going to be like one of the closest shits that ever came to being a diamond, like ever. Fucking compact.
That's packed in there. Yeah, that's gonna come out.
This dude is gonna finally take.
It's gonna come out like black, like tar, like it's been sitting in there, like fucking internal bleeding kind of shit.
Yeah, like legit. It'll be the kind of shit that like fucking dinosaur bones are found nestled in.
He might have to fucking hold a flame to his asshole to fucking melt it enough to fucking drip out.
It just won't fucking come.
You know, it's like a pipe where it fucking gets all resonated up. His fucking colon's resonated. He's fucking got to fucking heat it up.
Yeah, gotta burn that bitch clean.
Oh, that poor bastard. Not right. Talk about not right. This is fucked up. I'm gonna take us to a sad note here. I'm gonna take us to a downer here. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. A man who ate a slug on a dare is now paralyzed.
Ugh.
Yeah, this is back in 2010. So this is an old story, but from Sydney, Australia. So a fucking big kid, rugby player, big fucker. He gets dared to eat a slug. He eats this fucking thing, right? So he gets sick, and they take him to the hospital, and he's diagnosed with something called rat lungworm.
Ugh.
That just doesn't sound right. I mean, rat lungworm sounds like a fucking villain, like a fucking like a villain's evil little fucking yes man. Rat lungworm. He's a yes man. He spies on fucking people for somebody, you know.
So the fucking the fucking rat from Harry Potter.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be perfect for his name.
Exactly, kind of like that. So, but this thing, it's usually in rodents, but snails or slugs can get it when they eat rat shit. So this slug ate the shit of an infected rat, and this dude ate the slug, which is a good reason to never eat slugs. And snails get the same shit. So slugs are snails. Don't eat fucking snails either. Just nasty.
Escargot.
Yeah, well, not anymore. This kid's car don't go. So, where was I? Yeah, so it causes brain infections in rare cases. So this kid slipped into a coma for 420 days.
Shit.
And and when he woke up, he was quadriplegic. Imagine that. You eat a slug and you fucking get sick and you pass out and you don't wake up for like a year and a half, and then when you wake up, you can't fucking move.
He's got to feel like he's in a nightmare.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like the fucking video for One.
Horrible. That is fucking sad.
Yeah, he was released from the hospital 3 years after he got sick. And now he has seizures, can't regulate his temperature, and he has to be tube fed. So yeah,
Please,
Yeah.
I'm asking you two right now, on record, as friends, fucking kill me if that's ever my life.
With
yeah,
pleasure.
fuck that, man.
Yeah.
Fuck that. That's gonna suck. And public service announcement: don't eat fucking nasty shit.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, don't eat slugs. Why would you eat a slug? There's no reason to do that to yourself. That's disgusting.
No.
You're a vile human being for even suggesting it to somebody. I blame his friend. They're bad friends. They made him eat fucking.
We've all told each other to fucking do nasty shit like to each other or whatever. But like shit like that, man. No.
I mean, I don't know.
Then I'm a pussy later.
I mean, at the same time, they were 19, so they're young, and he does have to take responsibility for himself to not eat nasty shit. So I can't blame it all on his friends. But it's like New York City. It's like no fault insurance. You're at least 15% at fault because you were in the car.
Yeah.
You were there. If you weren't there, it wouldn't have happened, would it? Would it have happened? You were there.
Yeah.
No, your fault.
You were sitting at home. Would she have run the red light and smashed into you while you were legally sitting there?
No. It would have been somebody else, and you wouldn't be in this mess.
Mm-hmm.
So you blame yourself for getting off your couch.
Yep.
So
nice
don't,
move, asshole.
Right, nice move. Don't eat fucking slugs. Horrible.
Yeah.
This one Walt's gonna like. Yeah. A man rejected by his coworker allegedly urinates in her water bottle. Yeah, so fucking this dude in Minneapolis, he was charged with adulterating a substance with bodily fluids. So there's like gems in here, you know, attempted bestiality, adulterating a substance with bodily fluids.
It's interesting the verbiage sometimes that they come up with some of this shit.
I like it. The fact that they have verbiage for it kind of disturbs me. It means it's been done many times.
Oh yeah, this is and like because it's not like the first time it happens. You're like, we got to come up with a term for this. It's like, oh, don't fucking piss in someone's water, dick. Next case,
right?
This was like the 10th or 15th time that it happens. They're like, fuck, we got to make a law against this shit, don't we?
Yep. There was enough fucking chuckling in the back room. Yo, he pissed in their water again. Ha ha ha. You know what I mean? But this chick though, fucking, so she called the cops, and said she was being harassed, and she complained that she thought she tasted urine in her water. She said she thought she tasted urine in her water bottle several times. I don't know about you guys, man, but the second time I taste fucking urine in my water bottle, I'm throwing out the water bottle. I'm thinking it's the water bottle.
I take a sip and it tastes like something, whether it's urine, this, that. I may take a second sip just to be like, oh, that was weird. What was it? Like maybe I'm just, maybe my taste buds were just fucking. I'm sorry, I can't say retarded. Maybe my taste buds were just fucked up for a second.
Slowed down.
Yeah, exactly. Might take that second sip several times. This tastes like piss.
I think after a while, Walt, what do you think? After a while, she likes the taste of piss. What do you think?
She got an affinity for the taste of piss, right?
It's an acquired taste.
She's an acquired taste. She's a connoisseur now for different types of urination.
Now she swishes it between her teeth. Mmm.
Swirls it around the water bottle first.
Nice oaky flavor and asparagus.
Now, why did they have to use the allegedly if the guy admitted to it?
Well, yeah, that's what he did admit because they said they were going to give him a DNA test, so he admitted that but he said that it was because the restaurant was so busy he had to fucking piss in a water bottle.
So it's no longer allegedly then. He fucking did it. Yeah.
But let's talk about what's worse about that, man. This dude fucking works at a fucking restaurant and he's fucking cooking and he can't get off the line, so he just pisses in a fucking water bottle. He goes back and cooks.
So he's doing it to other people's drinks.
So he's touching his cock and he's fucking pissing and he's fucking grabbing other people's food right afterwards without washing his hands because he's right there on the line.
I've watched Wheaties.
There's probably pubes in the special sauce.
There's pubes in the saffron, that's for sure, man. Don't over the saffron. That's pubes, baby.
There's pubes in like at least 17 dishes that went out.
Horrible. I mean, people don't realize the fucking chain of events. It's not right. You learn to read between the lines. That's fucking horrifying. But my wife knows a dude who jerked off in one of his roommates' food.
What did the roommate do to deserve it?
Yeah.
Or was it for shits and giggles?
It was something like, telling the chick that the kid was banging that he had a girlfriend or something like that.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Yeah, one of those fucking things, that makes you jerk off in somebody's food. But the thing is that it wasn't something that deserved somebody jerking off in your food, because there's really nothing that deserves somebody jerking off in your food.
I mean, yeah, it definitely escalated quickly.
Yeah. I mean, if the first thing you think of is I'm gonna jerk off in your food.
Now, what are the logistics of this? I mean, how do you leave your plate alone enough for somebody to like jerk off and come in?
You have something like, say you fucking had lunch, you had dinner, you had leftovers, and you saved those leftovers for lunch for the next day for fucking
Oh.
I go in the refrigerator and I fucking beat off on it, and I fucking mix that shit in and I fucking put it back in the refrigerator.
That is evil.
Hey, Bobby, don't forget your turkey sandwich from last night. You said it was good, right? Yeah, I bet it tastes even better cold tonight, right? Yeah, you can have it now while I'm here watching.
I can't say there isn't a certain beauty in it. I can't say. I mean, I'm
Sure.
a guy. I told you the story about fucking at my job where I fucking threw the chicken on the floor, would stomp on the chicken, put it back on the plate, and say, "Hey, how's that chicken?" I've done that. I've done that. So, but people who deserve, I feel like I'm like Robin Hood. I fuck with people that deserve to get fucked with. I was like that in high school too. Like, I don't know. You guys remember? I was fucking 2 feet tall, but like, I would fucking talk the biggest shit to anybody and fucking,
Yeah.
But like, fuck, man, fuck. The first thing you think about is jerking off for somebody's food. You got a problem.
Yeah. Because what's step 2?
Right. Where do you go from there? It's true.
Yeah.
You
If that's
jerk
your
off in their-
jumping off point.
right? You wait till they're sleeping and you jerk off in their face.
Yeah. I mean, how many steps away from literally murdering someone are you when that's the first thing?
Well, ask Walt. He knows murderers.
About 2 at that point. Yeah, about 2.
Jerk off in his turkey sandwich, kill him.
And then beheading with a samurai sword. Yeah.
The kid
At
down
that
in
point-
fucking 7A has one.
You can't even say that that's a big jump at that point, because the jump from, you told my girlfriend, to jerking off in your food is pretty large.
Yeah.
So you can't say, jerking off in this turkey sandwich didn't seem to bother him. So, I'm just going to fucking kill him.
But he's already got my cum in his mouth, so why not chop his head off?
Now, that'd be pretty fucked up. Imagine that's how you got caught. You jerked off at somebody's turkey sandwich as the mayonnaise, right?
Mm.
What's that? What's that? That's mayo. New jar. You got to mix it a little. You jerk off at somebody's sandwich and they eat it, right? And then later on that night, you get pissed off. You just fucking cut their head off. But the evidence they found was your jizz on their tongue.
So the cops are probably sitting there like, he fucking jerked off on this decapitated head. This guy's a sicko.
He fucked his mouth. He fucked his head. Yeah. You're going away because you jerked off on that sandwich. It's just more recent. I mean, just kill the guy. What do you got to jerk off at the sandwich for?
Yeah. Like, just go right to step 2. It's your
Right,
end game anyway, isn't it? Really?
If you're going to cut somebody's head off, you really have to insult them too.
Insult to injury.
I mean, I doubt the ISIS guys were jerking off on people's sandwiches.
They have fucking class.
If they wouldn't even do it, fuck. You got problems. Walt looks disturbed by everything we're saying right now.
It's pretty disturbing because we're talking about coming in food, and I gotta eat at some point.
At some point, I'm sure we all have already.
Well, you piss off anybody in your house today.
Luckily, no.
So you're probably safe. Did you jerk off in your own sandwich?
Did you bullshit this week? Did you try to bullshit this week?
I mean, I'm not going to recommend it, but if you jerked off of your own sandwich, is that gay? I don't know. It's yours.
That's a good point.
It's funny because everybody makes the same face.
It's a fair point.
I don't know.
It's kind of like if you're a woman, nah, forget it. If let's say you transition into a woman, right? And then you look at yourself and you're like, damn, I'm hot. Does that mean you're a lesbian?
I don't know. I mean,
or do you realize at that point you made a big mistake?
Oh yeah, maybe that's it.
Shit, that's really hot. Fuck.
I guess at the point where you're gonna get your shit lopped off, right?
Yeah.
You might as well get a couple of lower ribs removed so you could completely bend over and lick your own fucking bean.
See, these are the weird stuff that
those are the things
makes you wonder.
I mean, if you're gonna change yourself that way, and you're still gonna like chicks, take the ribs out. Go ahead.
Isn't Bruce Jenner or Caitlyn Jenner, whatever you want to call this person, he's still interested in women, right?
I don't know. I don't know how that may have changed. I think that changed too.
Oh, it might be old news. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't really follow any of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel the same way I do about everything else. Do what you got to do. I don't really care. Hey, have fun.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's got nothing
right.
to do with me. So
exactly, it's got nothing to do with it. Just, don't yell at me that you deserve more than I do because of it. But just whatever.
Right. Exactly right.
Enjoy yourself. So here's one. Enjoying yourself. A woman who ripped out her own eyes thought it was God asking her to make a sacrifice to him.
Well, that's understandable then.
Yeah. She was South Carolina, and she was high on crystal meth. So, So they heard her screaming outside of a church, and when they ran out, they found her holding her eyeballs.
Fuck.
Yeah, she thought she heard God telling her to do it. So this is fucked up. She put her thumbs and she literally ripped into her eyeball. She put her fingers in her eyeballs and twisted them and plopped them out. Fuck, that's fucked up.
See, here's the thing that I no matter how good the high supposedly is, or you think it is, or whatever, why would you ever want to do something that would allow you to fucking rip your eyeball? There's a couple of safety precautions that your body has in place before you're able to rip out your own eyeballs.
I mean, that's fucking crazy. They found her. They came out, right, and she was holding her eyes. She twisted and ripped out her eyes, holding her eyes, singing, "I want to see the light. I want to see the light." Imagine you saw that. Imagine you came out of church. Your kid came out of Sunday school and they saw that.
That's traumatizing right there.
That's fucking crazy shit right there. I don't think it's crazy at all.
What about the last part of this story?
What, that she squished? Oh, that she squished him, or that her mom was going to have her committed the day before?
Yeah,
it was her birthday.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Oh, the fucking the regret and grief that mother is going to fucking have.
Oh yeah.
Why didn't I do this yesterday when I thought I should have? Fuck.
They did raise $25,000 for the kid, though. But fuck, man.
That's fucked up.
Like crack. All people did with fucking crack was steal somebody's fucking shitty radio.
Mm-hmm.
So it cost me a car door once, crack. I was my ex-girlfriend, the one I went to Vegas with. The first night I stayed over her house, I walk out, right? She's in Jackson Heights at the time, and down the block is not very nice.
Mm.
So she's in Jackson Heights, and I walk out, and my fucking car door is pried open, right? There was change thrown all over the floor. They stole a radio that I paid $10 for, which pissed me off though because it had a gin or lye CD in it, and it had a one of those things that you plug into the cigarette lighter that gives you an outlet on the other end. So they stole that only because it was attached to it still. But at the time, this is years ago. At the time, those things were like $50. So they stole like $100 worth of shit just trying to get a shitty $10 radio that they probably thought they could sell for crack for a hit, you know?
Yep.
But they left the $200 money clip. They left change all over the floor. They left a bunch of shit that was worth a lot of money that was in there. And so I'm waiting for the cops. The cops come and are like, yo, what the fuck? And they just shrugged their shoulder. Crackheads. And that was it. Crackheads.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
Now, that's crack. People ain't ripping their fucking eyeballs out.
No, just radios.
Yeah. Look, I mean, I can respect that. I mean, ripping out your eyeballs, I don't know, man. That's fucking creepy.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's dedication. I commend her for that.
Yeah, I mean, fucking talk about having a divine idea and then acting on it right away.
Mhm.
Walt, isn't that the fucking key? Isn't that the secret? You know, you have a idea and then you take action.
Yeah, I guess so. That's
I would say she took massive action.
That's an evil way to do it, though. That's
Do it.
I don't know if it's evil. I mean, you're sacrificing of yourself. I mean, evil is ripping out somebody else's eyes.
That's true. That is
Evil's if that dude standing behind you at the doorway came in and fucking hacked you up.
That is evil. That's more evil. Yeah.
Who is that guy?
I was gonna ask why he got to open the door tonight, but I figured it was just a roommate or something.
Yeah, he's got to make sure that nobody comes in.
Back here?
Yeah.
I just left it open. I live alone, so I just left it open. It's just,
Oh yeah, dude moved out.
oh yeah, a long time ago. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's how much in the loop I am. That's how much I know.
So yeah, no one's here. I just left it open.
Just
Crazy.
him and that cat. That cat is massive.
Yeah, he'll protect me.
He lives with Garfield. He has to feed him lasagna.
Mondays.
He eats everything.
Huh. So interesting show tonight.
Mhm.
Terrible we lost Scotty.
Yeah.
You know, but we'll work out those kinks. We got to work on that. I do kind of like that thing that you were doing there where you step back and you just kind of where you unfold the veil there and you tell them about how we set up and stuff and just kind of talking about a one-on-one conversation with the audience. I kind of like that.
Yeah.
That's a nice thing.
I think it's important, right? Because
Yeah.
the theory is somebody's out there listening.
Well, eventually. I mean, they won't be if we don't show it to them.
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
this is just for our private collection. I'm just a crazy guy talking this fucking voices.
It's true. Like we are just basically hanging out. We're not going to show this to anybody, and he just likes to, like
We just use this as an excuse to get away from the wives and family.
yeah, only they're right there and they throw things while I'm talking. So it's kind of like I play of the force. If I could stop them or if I could get out of the way, like where I'm not looking and I can still dodge it, then I'm a Jedi. And if not, then I just get hit with a fucking brick.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
True. It's true. Anyway, I think this is a good spot to cut out. I think it was a pretty good show, all in all. Last thoughts, gentlemen?
To donate to my GoFundMe page, click here. No, I'm only kidding.
Yeah, but we should start doing that though. Yeah,
Go
because
to campos.org.
.organ.
Eyeballs.
yeah, but I mean the purpose of all this is to advertise whatever stuff that we're working on. Scotty and I are gonna be launching kind of a massive project soon, and you guys can be part of it if you want. But
Nice.
Great.
yeah, we have a lot of characters and a lot of stuff, but we haven't really content wise we haven't made a clear definition of what our universe is, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Where storyline, massive outlining, see what you got, see where you want to go, and the exact stories that you want to tell.
Nice.
So basically it's come time to build the universe, but we are going to do it like build it soup to nuts like you would a world, and then so you already know what's going to happen, where you want to go, to your general direction where you want to go with things, and then pick out the stories you want to tell most within that framework. And you can do it right down. The thing that's great about certain things now is that you could basically like write a screenplay through texts. It's night. It's a night, dark alley. Two guys sitting in a car. Hey, fuckface, what are you looking at? You know, and then you just write the paragraphs around it. After you get all that down, you write it like a play. Okay. And once you get all that down, you write the action in between, and it writes itself.
Nice.
So, yeah, but it's a big deal though, because we have to. Right now, I have 3 converging storylines. One like in the present day, one in the future, one that's like a godlike thing that happens in between all of them that connects it, and they're all connected and everything. It's fucking. So there's a lot to work out, a lot of characters to work out. So it's a massive thing. Yeah. So we give
keep us posted for sure.
Anybody who helps on it gets writer's credit. Helps on the outline, that kind of shit. Whatever. We're trying to do something big. Anyway, so that's my last thoughts are. I don't know. Do what you do, but and we're here to tell you about what we do, and maybe get some other fuckers on here to do the same thing. Some guests or something to tell us about what they do.
Sure.
Thaddeus, anything else?
No. I like your quote from before. Don't be more of an asshole than you need to be.
Yeah, that's actually that's Henry Rollins. That comes from Johnny Mnemonic.
Really? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. That's Henry Rollins because Johnny Mnemonic. God, Jesus, it's like you're trying to tell him to get on the operating table. It's not gonna do it. Don't be a bigger asshole than you have to be. But it's true. True. My number one rule, the number one commandment comes from Henry Rollins. Don't be a bigger asshole than you have to be.
Yeah. I tell you, man, if and spin it whichever way you want. Like I was talking about before, man, just be decent to each other. If we were all more fucking and not even polite as in like, oh, good morning, how are you? Let me hold the door for you. Like, I'm not even saying you got to do that shit.
Yeah, but don't be a Canadian.
Don't be a dick to each other. Like, if someone holds the door for you, just say thanks, even if you're in a fucking shit.
Thanks. Right. Be appreciative that somebody did something nice for you, and don't be a big. Don't be a dick. It's
not it. It's about to pay it forward, right? But pay it forward doesn't fucking work if there's no gratitude for the fucking foundation that's being built up. It really doesn't.
I just, I mean, yeah, it boils down to a lot of people being bigger assholes than they have to be. Just don't be a dick. Don't be a dick. Just be cool, man. Be cool. If you could be cool, we could all be cool.
Like today, right? So I'm driving to work, and there's this guy. He's trying to. It was one of those like lanes, in Queens. It's like Utopia Parkway, right? It goes from 2 lanes down to 1 lane, and then whatever. So he's trying to fucking like squeeze through, and he's fucking beeping his horn, and then so finally we get to a point where it fucking opens up again. He fucking goes through, and it's I guess maybe it was like Franny Lou in Utopia, maybe. Yeah, there's a double light there. So he goes through the red that he's supposed to be sitting at. And by the time he gets to the other light, that's already turned red. And he zooms through and makes a left and goes this whole thing. Like, unless there was an emergency, which, fuck it, 2 miles back, he should have been saying something if there was an emergency. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You're putting 7 different intersections and multiple cars at fucking risk because you're a fucking little impatient.
That was it could have been Christian Bale. That could have been Batman. Fucking Bruce Wayne driving to save somebody from the Joker blowing him up.
Yeah. And in which case,
Batsuit.
Godspeed.
Right.
But you know what?
So you could be complaining and he's out there saving lives.
Hey, I admit it. I was late to work. Okay.
I knew he looked for. God damn it! I knew he would. Motherfucker. Yo, motherfucker. But yeah,
that happens.
It's that kind of shit mentality. Like I'm a proponent of fucking open up doors for people, or at least when you go through, I see if there's anybody coming for me because I know it sucks when you're just about to get to the door and it fucking closes on you.
Mm-hmm.
Like fuck, I gotta reach. It's whatever. It's a courtesy thing, man. Hold the door for other people and this and that. But at the same time, if all I get is fucking angry people that push through and bump into me, why would I then continue to do that for other people? Right?
Well, yeah, that's how it goes. You pick up that's what karma is. You pick up what everybody else is putting out there.
Exactly.
And, but they pick up what you're putting out. So
that's why, man, the pay it forward and I'm a it's a little hippie for me, but
Well, you're wearing the right hat.
What's that?
You're wearing the right hat. It's a little hippie for you, you know, with the hat and the beard. It looks like he's like a beatnik.
Like fucking back in the day.
Yeah, man.
Just want to do my podcast.
If you had a monocle, you'd be perfect.
Oh, I want a fucking monocle. That's actually a good point. Like for the show, I fucking wear it all the time. Yeah, well, you see, coming in someone else's turkey sandwich. Either that, or I'd have to be the fucking new Mr. Peanut with the
Mr.
fucking
Peanut.
monocle and the cane, top hat.
I don't think anybody would confuse you for that, though.
No.
Anyway, yeah, all right. On that note, have a good night, folks.
Take care. Thanks everybody for watching, listening, and thank you guys for being a part of it.
Don't get caught jerking off in public. Good night.
Good night.